Hi, this is Leona from Scratch and Jotter. I'd like to take you through a few different ways that you can set your goals for 2019 and how you can make those goals stick, really get the most out of them. So what are goals? Well, goals are simply just a great strategy tool. They're a tool that you can use to articulate what you want, and they help you to figure out how you're going to get there and what steps are required to get there. It's important to set goals because we can run the risk of filling our days with tasks that come at us from every which way. It's quite easy to get to the end of the day and sort of go, I don't feel like I achieved anything towards anything. You know, I got a lot done and I felt like I was busy, but I didn't do anything that made me feel like I achieved something. So goals can really help with doing that. They're also used towards, I guess it's called betterment. So it's where you want to do better, you want to be better, you want to feel better about something. Goals can be a really important tool for helping you to achieve those sorts of things. So there's a couple of different types of goals. There's short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals can be anything from a week to 3 weeks to 6 weeks to 3 months. Long-term goals tend to be more around the 6 month, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, what have you. But there's some things that are universal with goals. So goals have to work within a time frame. You need a deadline to work towards. You need to know when you want something done by. So one example I hear used a lot, and it's a brilliant example, is that I want to go to the gym 3 times a week for the next 6 weeks. Now that's a great goal because it's something that's achievable. You'll be able to get that done. And it's measurable. You can definitely see at the end of your 6 weeks that you've gone to the gym 3 times a week. You can also do another thing that's called a stretch goal. So if, for example, going to 3 times a week to the gym is a great goal, but you'd really like to give yourself that added incentive, you add yourself a stretch goal on top of that. So a stretch goal will be, I'm going to go 4 times a week for the next 6 weeks, or I'm going to go 5 times a week for the next 6 weeks. You'll feel like an absolute rock star at the end of your 6 weeks if you've gone 4 or 5 times a week, even if you've only done 4 or 5 times a week on the first week of the goals and you couldn't maintain it. The goals also have to be written down. You don't want to get to the end of your goal and go, I don't even know if it was 3 or 4 times. What was I thinking? So write them down. You're more likely to achieve them if you write them down. Now, I would like to take you through a couple of the diaries and planners that we have at Scratch and Jotter that have goal setting pages in them. So these are going to really help you to write them in a consistent way, and it's going to ask you questions that prompt you to make sure that you get the most out of your goals. So we've got your My Goals diaries. These are hardcover and softcover, and they all have goal setting pages in there. The great thing about My Goals is they also have some little help sheets to make sure that you get the most out of them, and they have a whole section devoted to goals. So they will take you through pages on how to set them. I hope that didn't go all fuzzy. Another diary that I've got, another planner, is the beautiful undated canvas planner. Now this has goal sections every month. Here's one I started filling in earlier. This is going to be my diary for this year. So, you can set 4 goals for every month. There's an assumption that they'll be short-term goals, but you can also make long-term goals out of these as well. You write down your steps to get it done and a date to do it by, and this sort of keeps you working towards more goals being achieved. So the Canvas Planner is an undated planner. We've also got the Get to Work Planner, which I've been using for the last 18 months and is absolutely brilliant. I've gotten so much done. Now, at the beginning of every month, they've got a project pages. They've also got goal setting pages for you to help you make sure you're getting what you need to get done. And then at the end, they've also got some project sheets, so project worksheets and project pages, and then a goal set and reflect. So you can reflect on how you performed in the last month, or how you did, what you'd like to do better, and how to use that in the next month. So this is a really good book. Motivational texts are also brilliant. And we've also got the famous Goal Digger Planner. So that's also from My Goals, who did the lovely blush pink one. And this planner comes in a lovely gift box set, and also has a really detailed section on goal setting. So they will take you through how to set your goals, how to set your milestones, and how to visualize your year ahead. So those are the planners that are available from Scratch and Jotter that all have goal setting components in them. So they are going to really help you to amplify your year. Okay, what else was there? Oh, hot tip. I've got a hot tip for you. Now, a lot of goal setting is about future you, and a lot of goal setting is about, positive steps in the right direction. One of the things I think that has given real value to my goal setting over the years is taking a moment when you're setting your goals to think about what obstacles are going to come up, what barriers there are to getting that goal completed. So to flick back to the gym example, I want to go 3 times a week for 6 weeks. That's all well and good, but if you have an extremely busy life and you've got 3 kids and you can barely think in the mornings, what strategies can you use to help you overcome the obstacle of being super tired in the morning or super busy in the morning? You can pack your bag the night before. So by pre-thinking about what sort of things could come up and stop you from achieving your goal, or thinking of a strategy to overcome that before you even start, that can be a really good way to keep the momentum going. You're already breaking down your barriers to completion. It can also be really good for helping you with mindset. Sit down and think about what kind of mindset you need to have to reach that goal. Is there any change required in how you're thinking about this? So I hope that's really helped you. It's been a big overview of goals, and all of these are available on the website on scratchandjotter.com.au. And if you have any questions, just send me a message, send me a DM. If you'd like for me to go through any of those elements in more detail, I'd be happy to do so. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.